So this is the day I traveled to New Zealand. First day in New Zealand, Auckland. Ooh. It's already sunset. I barely did anything today, to be fair. I went grocery shopping and then I went back. I cooked. The sun looks good. Why am I walking in the other direction? Doesn't make sense. It's alright. So I bought some groceries and I went for a run. And now I walked around a little bit in the city, but I honestly didn't do a lot. Just because I'm so tired. I wouldn't say jet lag because it's only 2 hours, but I'm just like exhausted because the last like couple of days I feel like I was always traveling. So it's my first day where I'm actually not traveling, but to be fair, I arrived at 1 a.m. So technically I arrived here today. So technically today was also travel day. And I try to like play it cool on travel days. Like I'm still gonna do stuff, but like just chill. On the second day I took a ferry to Manly, and it's like a smaller island close to Auckland. I actually think it's part of Auckland. And I did like a walk and I hiked there kind of, and I just decided I just want to explore this area on my own and just walking around, just seeing whatever is gonna happen. So I feel like that was the whole day. And I also like saw some spots that I saw I think on Instagram before, or I saw it on Google Maps that it should be a nice cute place. So that's why I went there. And then I went up to the Sky Tower and it was a pretty cool view. And I don't know why, but like if I can be at something like this, I usually go there. I don't even know why. I think it's cool and I like to like see the fact how big the city is, and I don't know, I just think it's cool. And honestly in Auckland I didn't have a lot of stuff to do, so I felt like that's something I would like to do and I did it. And then on the following day I decided to do another walk because I don't know why, but I didn't want to pay a lot for public transport because I just wanted to walk around a lot. So that's what I did, and I went to like another overview of the city, and it was kind of cool, to be honest. Honestly, the walk was really long. I think I walked for hours, but it was still fun. I was in the hostel, and that night I met the KiwiExperience small group, girls, whatever. Yes, and the Grand Kiwi Experience started.
The Harbour Bridge. Waiheke Island is nice. It's like a little winery, kind of rich people playground. But downtown Auckland was kind of built heavily in the 60s, the 70s and 80s, and that's when all.
So my group was actually really small. We only were like I think 7 girls, so the whole bus was not really filled. So whenever we were at the bus, we always made a lot of stops in between at like weird places and also nice places, but like this was just a playground and we decided to play, and it was like this view, and we also decided to do like our first group pictures, and then we went to Hot Water Beach, which is honestly kind of crazy because if you are in the right spot and then you like walk on the same place all over again, it's getting really hot, and we had a lot of fun. Honestly, it was so cold, I don't know, but we were having so much fun in the water, just playing in the ocean like kids. And after that we drove with the bus to our first accommodation. Honestly, it was a really good accommodation, and we decided to cook together.
Oh my goodness, my hair. I know. Oh look. It looks puffed.
So after a small walk we cooked I think spaghettis with tomato sauce actually. We all ate together. It was pretty nice first evening together, and then on the next morning we obviously took our bus and went to a new place.
Wow, this looks amazing, and you look amazing. Wow, I love your look.
And every day we did like these small walks in between the bus ride to just see a little bit more of the landscape in New Zealand.
Oh my goodness, the sand is so strong. Glad I slept a little bit. Ah, so many happy people. Wow, so much mountain.
And we saw this big cow, and I don't know why I loved it. I think it's cool. And then we did like a walk or so in Waitomo, and the other girls walked this route, and I ran it like 5 times just because I wanted to run, and I needed to run because I had a running plan. I just wanted to make it all work out. So I ran there, and after that we went to our accommodation, and then we did the black water rafting, and honestly it was so much fun. I loved it. I can only like recommend it to everyone.
So just here, go. Here, Ragi, Marie.
You see bubbles?
And then we did a kiwi hatchery tour, and honestly it was weird because we only saw one kiwi, but we loved the other animals we saw, at least. And in the road tour we decided to get some pizza with a friend, and she loves pizza, so we went there. And then we went into Red Hill Woods, and it was kind of interesting because I read a book ages ago and it like took place in a place like this, so it was really cool for me personally, but it smelled really bad everywhere, so that was honestly disturbing like crazy. We saw black swans. And then we went to Hell's Gate, which is like a lot of like hot tubes, I think it's called, and we got a tour through it. It was really fun, but honestly the smell of it is not fun at all, but it was really cool and really interesting to learn about it, and also how hot these pools are. And yes, after that we were allowed to sit in one. And then we went to a Maui village and we learned a new Maui song, and that was really cool. The food was good and it was such a cultural exchange. I loved it.
Benny. Maui. Oh wow. Yes, it was really interesting.
So it was also part of the tour to sleep in one of these like old houses of the Maui village, and then on the next day we went to another hot water pool, and like I said before, the smell is really bad. It's still in my clothes months afterwards, so it's really cool to see, but the smell is bad. Be prepared. And then we went to a really cool spot because it's like a hot waterfall, but it's not like well known, so we went there and thought And then we went to another place and it was just a lot of seeing stuff. On that day we drove to Taupo and we planned to do our skydiving there, but then we couldn't do it. And I went on another run, I guess. And the airplane you saw in another clip before is the world's coolest McDonald's on the world or so. I don't remember, but something like that. I think I went into the airplane, but I didn't eat anything because hate me, I don't like McDonald's.
Okay, 10 kilometers, hopefully. 1 hour 20, that's the aim. But my knee hurts. Yeah, we will see how it goes.
And of course, the next day we drove farther away, and then we went to like this waterfall for a small walk, and we went to River Valley. And none of us did like an activity there, but we walked around there, and honestly it's really interesting because it's like so in the middle out of nowhere. So yeah.
Where do you want to go? You do you. Interesting, yeah, I know, we're amazing.
I think he smells the apple.
So, I'm currently in New Zealand in autumn. I don't know if you can see. You can tell, maybe, looking at the trees. It does look like autumn. And I'm currently in River Valley. I'm just gonna stay for a night, but it's pretty nice. It's pretty cute. I don't know. I like it. It's really like chill, really calm. And I don't know, I feel like it's nice to have that sometimes in between. Today is the 8th day of my tour, so there are gonna be 2 more weeks and then it's over. Actually, there's not gonna be 2 more weeks, a little bit less than 2 more weeks. I'm happy I can see all those places in New Zealand. Yes, it's really nice. But I'm also really excited to go back to Germany, experience summer again, because autumn looks cool, but it's fucking cold in between sometimes. Yeah, so today we're just gonna have like dinner. That's really nice, I guess. I hope it's gonna be good. It's gonna be vegetarian because last paid dinner we had was meant to be vegetarian menu, but they accidentally put fish on it, and I tried it because I thought it would be vegetarian, and I realized after like 2 bites I don't think this is vegetarian. It's alright, we can work with it, with those things. It happens, nobody is perfect. Yeah, that was really cool. I was in the Maui village, and I don't know, I felt like I learned so much about the culture, which was honestly amazing because I don't know a lot about the culture. I'm learning, like I'm trying my best, but like I'm definitely still in the process, and I was able to learn a lot. Oh, you can hear the water right now. I'm not sure if you can hear it. Yeah, well, so now I'm heading back to our accommodation. Yeah, and so far New Zealand is actually pretty beautiful, and the fact that I'm here in autumn, I think it makes it way less touristy. That's what I wanted to say, which is honestly pretty nice because it feels like we're having the landscapes for ourselves. Oh, it's starting to rain. I guess that's the reason why there are a lot of people at the moment. But yeah, yes.
And then we ate some really good food. Honestly, it was amazing. And the next day we went to Wellington,
And honestly, Wellington was pretty cool, just because I feel like it was the end of the North Island for us, which was pretty good because South Island was amazing and we were way more lucky there. And we went into a museum, we ate some stuff, and we did like a cable tour with a cable car up there. Not all of us, but some of the girls did, like I did. And it was just really nice. And in the next part you will see our travel itinerary for the South Island. How long?
I had hair to it.
Oh wow,
That's amazing.
that's long. I think the longest hair I've ever had was like until here.
Like underneath boob.
Yeah, underneath boob, pretty much. I think I like this little life. This little life.